Hello everybody, this is Nick Simpson from alienserve.com here again, and we're going to talk a little bit about the WordPress plugin that some people have on their websites, and it's called the WP-A-Matic. This is an RSS feed aggregator, which all that means is simply that you can take an RSS feed and this will pull data from the RSS feed and put it on your website. It's a really cool feature, guys. A lot of people are really rocking these things today and getting great content to their site without having to write it. So you can do the same. And I wanted to show you the old and the new installs of WordPress. They both look very different, but the way that plugins function are identical, guys. In the newest install version, you would go to plugins on the left here and just click that, and you'll see the list of plugins you have, and then you would go to your WP-A-Matic there. It also shows at the bottom under settings. You can go directly to WP-A-Matic there as well. In the older install, guys, you click settings and you see WP-A-Matic right here. Now everything else within this is going to be identical from one to the other. There's no difference, the older version of the new. So you see where some already set up in here in this site, and I'm going to show you how to find an RSS feed. Let's say you had this gambling site and you're looking for some new RSS feeds. Let's say, if I can spell here, guys, gambling RSS feeds, and I'm just searching Google. You can go to FeedBurner or a bunch of these different sites and get the same type of information. And let's just see here, gambling RSS feeds. These guys have some sorted by grades. We'll just check them out really quick. Okay, Vegas News. That sounds good to me. Let's see what they got here. And this is showing you actually the feed and some of the data that they've pulled from the feeds there. So let's do this. We're just going to take the link right at the top here, guys, and you can click all these links to get different links and different software that would feed or read these feeds. We're just going to take the link right here. Usually it's going to say XML or RSS or feed at the end of the website address, and that's just an open-ended RSS feed. So we're going to copy that. We're going to go back to the website, and we're going to say Add Campaign. In title, we're going to say Vegas News. You can say whatever you want to name the title of the day that you're polling, and it's just going to name the campaign. That's not going to show like on the title or anything, guys. Feed URL. You can add 5 different ones, I think, 4 different ones. And you can click Add More if you want to put 10 different feeds going into one section. It's that easy. You can tell it what category you want it to go into. So we're just going to say Vegas News. Now this is actually going to make a new category in WordPress, and it's going to automatically dump this data that we're telling it to into that category for you. Now rewrite, I'm not going to go over this. There's some higher end things you can do to manipulate the data that you're pulling. That's not something I have time to cover, guys. I'm sorry. But the options, frequency, how often do you want it to pull new data? And the other important thing is how many items. I'm going to tell it to fetch 1 item, and I'm going to tell it to pull every 1 day, 0 hours, 0 minutes. You can have these things updating every hour if you like, guys, except that's, you know, it's going to put a lot of posts on your site. And we're not going to cache images, and you can link directly back to the information where you got the information if you like. You don't have to. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to say we're going to link back to these other guys, and that's it. That's all we're going to do, and this has a new feed that's going to start pulling data to the site immediately. Okay, and it says campaign is added successfully. We can either edit it or fetch it now. Now in an hour it'll pull that information for us, but we're going to say fetch it now, so you can see that right now it is active, Vegas News, and it did pull 1 post. So let's go to the website and see what that has done. Okay, Chris Angel's Kirk Show receives bad reviews. Okay, now as you see, guys, this link now points to a website. If you look at the bottom of the screen, vegasnews.com. So if somebody likes this article and they want to read more, they can click that link now, and it's going to take them to where you got this information. It's good for backlinks for the guys that share their RSSs, and it's good for content for you. These cost nothing to use, and people want you to use them. It's not like you're stealing data, guys. They actually want you to use their feeds. So that, in a nutshell, is how you can add information and update your site automatically, guys. I hope that helped, and please visit alienserv.com. That's ALIENSERV.com. Thanks a lot, guys.